Okay, we're live. Sorry, I was preparing the class. Okay, so we're talking today. Uh, Looks like we're getting some of the same people as last class, so we might go through this conjunctions quiz quickly, just so I can say that we've done it. And also after that, we're going to read some articles from The Onion, which is a popular satirical or funny like spoof newspaper that's really popular in the U.S. And I've got a couple articles that I thought were kind of funny, so maybe you guys will like them too. And we'll just practice our reading and our reading comprehension. All right. So let's see. Yeah, we've got enough new people here that I think I'll just do a new class, and we'll have to do the quiz some other time, because I don't want to just give people a quiz that they're not prepared to take. Okay, so let's do another quick round of introductions. I know I always do this, even though I know a lot of you by now. But for the new people, oh, and Akhla has a slow connection. I'm sorry, Akhla. Hopefully you can join at some point. All right, so let's go. I'm going to call your name. Just tell me where you're from, and then the question for this round will be, if you could learn any other language aside from English, what would it be? So a language other than English that you want to learn. All right. So Amin, let's start with you.
Hi, my name is Amin from Saudi Arabia, and I would like to learn French actually and Spanish.
Okay, cool. French and Spanish. Very nice.
Yeah.
And why do you want to learn French and Spanish?
Because actually, I think French is the second language in the world. Is it?
Second after what?
English, is it?
Second most spoken?
Yeah.
I think most people learn English as a foreign language. Yeah, English has the most people learning that language, but I think Mandarin Chinese is the most commonly spoken language in the world.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course. The population is very high.
Yeah, very big. Okay, cool. All right, great. Thanks, Amin. And Hussein,
Yes.
welcome back. Introduce yourself one more time and tell us what language you'd like to learn.
Okay. I'm Shane from Turkey, and I would like to learn Spanish.
Okay, cool. And Spanish because it's like widely spoken. What do you like about Spanish?
Because I was working with three Mexican guys last summer, and they were speaking all the time Spanish, and I couldn't understand them.
Oh,
Next
okay.
summer, I understand them.
Okay, good. Yeah, nice. That's a good reason to learn. Now we've got Juan. Welcome back, Juan.
Hi, my name is Juan. I'm from Peru, and I want to. Well, I'm learning also French because I like the French culture, and I think that French is similar to Spanish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I tried to learn. I learned Spanish, and then I tried to learn French, and it was much easier after having already spoken Spanish before. So I think you have a good chance, Juan. Okay, let's move on to Karim.
Yeah, hi. My name is Karim and I'm from Palestine. I would like to learn Spanish because here a lot of people there know Spanish and I don't know what they talk. So I
Yeah.
want to learn it.
Okay, yeah, a lot of people want to learn Spanish. You guys should go on Verbling chat with other Spanish speakers. They can probably help you. There are lots of them there. Cool. All right, thanks, Karim. Ma'amun, hi.
Hello, Zach. I'm Ma'moon from Lebanon, and I would like to learn Chinese because I find it to be a very interesting language.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good. It is interesting. I still don't completely understand the writing system, but I'd like to learn it too. Very good to learn a language that so many people speak. Okay, cool. Thanks, Mamoun. Maria.
Yes, I'm Maria, live in Sweden, and I would like to learn to speak Spanish fluently.
Oh, cool.
At least to understand what other people say.
Nice. Maria, du är från Sverige?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very good pronunciation.
Yeah, thanks.
Indeed.
I learned from the guy who started Verbling. The guys who work at Verbling are all Swedish.
Really?
And, yeah. And
I
one of
didn't know
the guys taught me some Swedish in university.
Oh, wow, great.
So cool. Yeah, welcome to the class.
Thank you so much.
Max, hi.
Hi, I'm from Germany, and I'm just speaking just English.
Just English? Yeah. No other languages you want to learn?
No, but I want to learn English very well, just like the native speaker.
Okay.
After than this, maybe I can learn another second language.
I heard in Germany you have to start taking English classes in when you're very young. Is that true?
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Fantastisch. Danke, Max. And we've got Mika.
Yes, Zach, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm Micaela. I'm from Buenos Aires, Argentina. I don't know. I like every language. I think they're all interesting. I don't know. I would like to learn German because, yeah, I met a lot of Germans last year, and that would be cool.
Yeah.
Also French. I don't know.
Well, you have your friend who's German, right?
Yes, he is.
Can he teach you German, maybe?
I tried to learn some German words, but it's so difficult. I only know a bad word, but so.
Yeah. Yeah, I've studied the languages that I've studied in school, aside from English, are Spanish, French, and German. And I thought German was the hardest by far, for me at least. It's just the der, die, das, and all that stuff. But Spanish and French, if you want to learn Spanish or French, I think that it's very reasonable to think that you can learn them. Probably a little bit easier for someone who speaks English because there's a lot of similarity, but I would encourage you to do it. It's got a very regular grammar, very easy patterns, I thought. Juan doesn't think so, but I think so. And Akhla, welcome back. I'm glad you got to join.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. This is Ahla. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I am learning English. I would love to learn Spanish or French too. Maybe I will get lucky someday and learn them both.
Okay, great. So Spanish or French, nice. I think you can. They're not too hard. Just keep trying. And Rasmus, we've got with us. Rasmus, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, sweet. I just got in. That's why I was just going for a second.
All right, cool. Where are you from, Rasmus?
Denmark.
Denmark. All right. Yeah, that explains. I can already tell you're very comfortable speaking English.
I feel pretty comfortable, yeah.
All right, great. Well, thanks for joining the class. And can you tell us, other than English, what is a language that you would like to learn?
German, I think, and maybe Spanish.
German and Spanish. All right. Popular choices. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, nice. Well, today what we're going to be doing is reading articles from an English satirical, it's American, U.S. Oh, Sebastian gets me again. Okay, I have to say, okay. I forgot to introduce myself again, and Sebastian, even when he's not in the class, reminds me that I forgot to introduce myself. I should know by now. All right. Okay, well, I'm Zach. I live in California, near San Francisco. And if I could learn another language other than English, well, I think maybe French. I mean, I already speak French pretty well. I'd like to get better. I'd also like to learn German because I tried that and I wasn't very good at it. But I think I could do it. And then I think Chinese would be interesting because so many people speak it. So I think it would be useful someday. Okay, good enough? Sebastian, do you give me permission to move on?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, good. All right, wait. Okay, so can everybody see the articles that I posted with the class? I'll post the first article in the chat box here. So just to give you a quick introduction to what these articles are, they are from a satirical newspaper called The Onion, pretty popular in the United States. Okay, yeah, we've got Kareem posting it. Thanks, Kareem. So in the Verbling chat, and I'll post it in the class chat too. So click on the article, get it open, and basically, this is sort of a difficult class because I think reading is always difficult because it's very kind of complex English. And this is especially difficult because it's supposed to be humorous. And there are a lot of things, to understand humor, you have to understand a lot of things about a culture and about a language. So, I mean, there's a saying that you don't really speak a language until you understand the humor. So I figured we would just read through these two articles, if we have time, and discuss it, and discuss maybe where the humor comes from or why somebody from the United States might find it funny. And just quickly, a fun fact about The Onion is sometimes they write joke articles. The articles are jokes, but then sometimes people in other countries pick up the story and they think that it's serious. So one example of this is The Onion did a joke article where they named Kim Jong-un the dictator of North Korea. They said Kim Jong-un was the sexiest man alive. And then a Chinese newspaper picked up the story and did a whole like photo spread about Kim Jong-un being very sexy or something. So I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. So let's, does everybody have the article open? Anyone having any problems? No problems?
No.
Okay, cool. So let's get started. Maybe, so let's start with you, Amin. Can you read us the title of the article?
Okay. Fails image Romney delivers campaign
Campaign? Good. Yeah.
Campaign speech to audience of confused shoppers in Ohio Safeway.
Good. So a couple things that I think the sentence is easy enough to understand, but there are a few cultural things that maybe you wouldn't get right away if you're not living in the United States. So first of all, who can tell me who is Mitt Romney? Who is Mitt Romney?
He was the candidate to be the U.S. president.
Right. So, but the election was between.
Governor.
Yeah, he used to be a governor. Now he's not anymore. So the election was between him and Barack Obama. He was the Republican, and Obama was the Democrat. And those are the two major parties in the United States, the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. So Mitt Romney was the guy who lost the last election, the last presidential election in the United States. And a campaign, just in case you don't know that word, is when a politician is going out on the road and speaking to a lot of people and trying to get votes. We call it a political campaign, a campaign. weird spelling with the G, but the G is silent. It's just campaign. And let's see. So he's in an Ohio Safeway. Does anybody know where Ohio is, or what's significant about Ohio with relation to politics?
It's a swing state.
Oh, yeah. Good. So Ohio is a swing state. Can you explain what you mean by that?
Something about that being pretty decisive in the election.
Right. So in the U.S., we have this weird system where some states are more important than others if somebody wants to become the president. And Ohio is just one of those states where there are a very even number of Democrats and Republicans. So often presidential candidates will do a lot of campaigning in Ohio. And then the last thing is, does anybody know what a Safeway is? It's you might not know unless you've lived in the United States for a certain amount of time.
Chain of supermarkets?
Yeah, or you could be Rasmus and know exactly what it is. So Safeway is a very common chain of supermarkets in the United States. So there are a few different supermarkets that many people go to, but Safeway is a very well-known place where people buy food. So that's the title. So Mitt Romney, you can see the picture. It sort of describes what's going on. So let's try. Let's see, Kareem, can you explain what you see in the picture for the article? I'll do a screen share so you guys can see mine too.
There is a man and he is talking, I think.
Yeah. So what does he look like?
He like I don't know how to explain.
Okay. Is he maybe clean or dirty?
He looks dirty, clean. Sorry.
He looks clean?
He looks dirty.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think he looks, he's got a beard, he has stains on his shirt. He's wearing jeans, not very nice jeans.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it look like he's doing?
He's so.
So it looks like he's talking. It looks like maybe delivering a campaign speech. So it's as if he's trying to get elected as president still, even though the election is over. And if you don't recognize him, it is Mitt Romney.
What reality would appear?
Yeah, this is Mitt Romney. Except he's very dirty, and the election is over. But the joke is that he's still making a campaign speech to an audience of confused shoppers in an Ohio Safeway. So he just showed up at a random location in Ohio and started making a campaign speech even though the election is over. So that's the joke that the article is about. So let's try reading through the article and just take it sentence by sentence. Akhla, do you feel ready to read the first sentence?
Okay, but you will have to be patient with me.
Of course. No problem.
Okay, Canton, Ohio. According to the eyewitnesses at the scene, an unkempt and thoroughly disheveled Mitt Romney gave an impassioned campaign speech Monday to a group of bewildered shoppers inside a local Safeway.
Akhla, that was great. That was really great. I didn't have to be patient with you at all. It was perfect. So, a few words. This one you had a little trouble on. It's impassioned. Impassioned. That means the same thing as passionate. It means the same thing as he's very involved in the speech. He cares about the speech a lot. So he's getting very sort of fiery. He's getting very enthusiastic. Let's see. How about the adjectives in this sentence? So who knows who can tell us what unkempt and disheveled means? Unkempt and disheveled. Any ideas?
Means dirty.
Yeah, so disheveled means dirty. Yeah, and unkempt means pretty much the same thing. Unkempt means like you don't, like you haven't groomed yourself very well, like you haven't combed your hair, you haven't shaved your beard, you haven't washed your clothes, like we see in the picture. So he's very unkempt, he's very disheveled, dirty, and not groomed well. And when somebody is thoroughly disheveled, it means thoroughly is the same as saying very or completely. It just intensifies the adjective. Okay? So, and Akhla, can you just do us one more thing? Can you just say in... Oh, Akhla is gone. She must have lost her connection. Well, can somebody who understood that sentence well give us a summary of what it meant? Anyone who can volunteer.
Mitt Romney has been seen in a Safeway in Ohio giving a speech, and he was all dirty.
Excellent. Perfect summary, Mamoon. Thank you. So, yeah, we've got Mitt Romney. He's in a Safeway, and he's giving a speech to bewildered shoppers. Bewildered means very confused, very sort of, they don't know what's going on. Bewildered. That's a tough word. Okay, so let's move on to the second sentence here. Let's see. Juan, would you like to read the second sentence? Juan Correa. Oh, he's gone. I must have scared him. Eric, welcome to the class. Okay, Eric. I don't see Eric either. Let's see. Ma'amun, would you like to read the sentence?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, thanks.
Sources confirmed the filth-covered former presidential candidate walked into the store unannounced early yesterday evening, went to the store's cereal aisle, and started to play Kid Rock's Born Free on a portable boombox, enthusiastically waving and pointing to no one in particular.
Very nice. Very smooth. Good reading. So, good. Let's, some things that were a little difficult about this sentence. Sources confirmed. Sources. That means when you're in the news, you have sources. So sources are just people who witnessed it or people who know something about the situation. That's a source. So sources confirmed, the filth covered. Covered in filth. Same as dirty, same as unkempt, same as disheveled. Very just different way of saying the same thing. Former presidential candidate walked into the store unannounced, unexpected, early yesterday evening, went to the cereal aisle. Cereal is just, you know, you eat it out of a bowl. And started to play Kid Rock's Born Free. So maybe it's like a common campaign song. A song that a politician will play to get a crowd excited, to get a crowd fired up before a speech. And he was waving and pointing to no one in particular, which makes it seem like he's gone a little bit crazy. So he thinks he's still campaigning, even though the campaign is over. So I just summarized it a little bit for you. But Maria, can you maybe put in your own words what does that sentence mean?
Which one?
The one that Ma'amun just read.
Oh, the full sentence. Oh, well.
Yeah. Just give us a quick summary of what it means.
Well, he kind of went into the store and started to play music on a portable something.
Yeah, a boombox is like a stereo or a, yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. And she was waving to people and pointing as if he wanted to be recognized, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect. So, and can you tell us why would this be strange? This didn't really happen, but why would it be strange if Mitt Romney actually did this?
Firstly, because he lost the election.
Yeah.
And secondly, because the place is somewhat strange for an election speech.
Right, it's a grocery store. It's a random place, and the election is over, and he's acting as if it were still going on, right? So that's where the weird part of the story comes from. All right, great, thank you, Maria. Okay, let's see. Next sentence, Max, could you read us the next sentence?
Yeah, sure. As customers began to recognize the 2012 GOP nominee through his scraggly beard and uncombed hair, Romney reportedly picked up a can of Pringles from a nearby shelf, held it near his mouth, and began loudly addressing the growing crowd of confused onlookers.
Great. So nice reading. Let's go through some of the hard things in this sentence. The GOP. Does anybody know what the GOP is?
God's own party.
Yeah, I think that's it's not actually what it stands for, but people say that as a joke. Yeah. So can anybody else describe, or if you want to describe more, what is the GOP?
The audience?
So no, not exactly. The GOP is the same thing as the Republican Party. So like I said, in the United States, there are two major parties. There's the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. And the GOP refers to the Republican Party because they have a nickname that says they are the Grand Old Party. Grand Old Party. So if you see GOP, it's referring to Republicans. Okay? All right, and who knows some more adjectives that describe being sort of disheveled, unkempt, dirty. Who can describe what scraggly or uncombed means? They mean basically the same thing. Scraggly. So scraggly would mean like very not well groomed. So for example, like if I were to like mess up my hair a lot, I have scraggly hair now, right? I haven't combed my hair. It's all like out of order. It's scraggly, right? It doesn't look put together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good? Yeah? Okay. I just messed up my hair so you guys could learn what scraggly means. Okay, and let's see, what else would be difficult about this? So, a can of Pringles. Do you guys have Pringles where you live?
Yes.
Okay, so does everybody know what Pringles looks like?
I think he used it as his speaker.
Yeah, exactly. So he's using it like he would use a megaphone, right? And so he began loudly addressing, speaking to address somebody is to speak to them. The growing crowd of confused onlookers. An onlooker is somebody who is in the crowd, who is viewing what's going on. So an onlooker, you wouldn't really say somebody at a concert is an onlooker because that's a show that's meant to be seen by people. Usually an onlooker is somebody who like stares at a car accident or somebody who looks at something that's not supposed to be a show, that's not supposed to be entertainment. Okay? So that's usually how we would use the word onlooker. Let me try to, I'll get the screen share back up and get ready to do the next sentence. Sorry, this is taking a second. So, Michaela, would you like to quickly describe what is going on in that past sentence and then read the next sentence?
No.
Okay. Do you want to you can just pick one or the other then?
None of them. Wait, I don't want to explain. Maybe
Okay.
I could read, but.
Okay, you can read the next sentence. How about Otto? Can you put in your own, or Rasmus? Sorry, can you put in your own words? What is this sentence saying? This one.
People were starting to get confused why he was there and just looking at him randomly, and while he was talking to a Pringles can and just talking to them that like he was in a stadium or something.
Right. Yeah. So he's like, yeah, it's just weird. He's picking up a Pringles can and using it like a megaphone. Uh-oh. I lost the article for a second there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it's just showing a weird scene, right? It's a very strange scene.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Rasmus. So, Michaela, why don't you read it? You get some quotes in here.
Okay, wait. How are we feeling out there, friends? Said Romney, who paused briefly, a thought waiting for applause from the baffled and completely silent supermarket shoppers. First and foremost, thank you so much for coming out here today and for your continued support throughout the campaign. We are making our voices heard across the country, that's for sure.
Okay, great. So, baffled, another word for confused, completely silent. They weren't saying a word. So the people in the supermarket were very confused and completely silent. So, and Michaela, you can answer this. That was not a very bad paragraph. So, what is what kind of a speech is he making?
I don't know, Zach.
It's okay, but it's like a campaign speech, right?
Yeah.
So it's like the same things that a politician would say during a campaign speech, like, how are we feeling out there, friends? First and foremost, thank you so much for coming out here today and for your continued support throughout the campaign. We're making sure our voices are heard across the country, that's for sure. So getting very enthusiastic, even though the campaign is over, right? So kind of weird. That's just the joke. Okay, let's keep moving. Akhla, would you like to read us the next sentence? It's very short.
Okay. Together, we are going to bring some real change to Washington, added Romney, who staggered slightly as he spoke, but maintained his balance.
Okay, so does anybody have a guess as to what this part of the sentence means? He staggered slightly as he spoke, but maintained his balance.
He hesitated, maybe.
So yeah, when somebody staggers, it means they kind of trip a little bit, right? They almost fall over, right? But it was slightly, so just a little bit. He sort of tripped up a little bit while he was speaking, but he maintained his balance. So can anybody think of like what kind of person would sort of trip a little bit and then regain their balance?
Someone who's drunk.
Right, yeah, maybe somebody who's drunk. Yeah, exactly. So it's sort of painting a picture of Romney, and he's let himself go after the campaign. He grew a beard, he hasn't cut his hair, and he got a little drunk and then went to a supermarket in Ohio and tried to pretend that the campaign was still going on. Good. All right, let's keep moving. Amin, would you like to try the next sentence?
Okay. Witnesses told reporters that Romney walked around the store, barefoot as he gave his speech, wearing only a pair of dirt caked jeans and wrinkled dress shirt covered in wood stands.
All right, great, thanks. So a few funny words here. Witnesses, same thing as maybe sources, people who saw what was happening, people who witnessed what was happening are witnesses. Told reporters that Romney walked around to like wander around with no particular destination in the store barefoot, no shoes, just his feet, as he gave his speech, wearing only a pair of dirt-caked jeans. So we know what jeans are. Dirt-caked. it means the dirt is so thick on his jeans that you can. It's like thick like a cake. I guess it's the best way to describe it. So if something is caked in something else, it means that there's a thick layer of it. So a thick layer of dirt on his jeans, and a wrinkled dress shirt. So wrinkled, it's like when clothes get crumpled up. Does anybody? I'm trying to think of the best way to describe wrinkled.
When you're old?
Yeah, so you get
You
wrinkles
have
you get wrinkles in your skin when you're old. Yeah, Mika.
Yeah.
Or like, my shirt. I'm wrinkling it. I'm crumpling it to create wrinkles. So shoes can get, or not shoes. Shoes cannot get wrinkled, but shirts can get wrinkled. Okay, cool. So it's just sort of continuing the picture of Romney as somebody who is he seems a little homeless, a little drunk, like he hasn't taken care of himself since the end of the election. Let's see, we've got Hussein with us now. Hi, Hussein. Hussein Hatem? Okay, Hussein is having a little trouble, it looks like. Oh, he's gone. Kareem.
Okay.
I feel like we haven't spoken in a little while, Kareem.
What?
No, I must have skipped you. It feels like a while since you last spoke. I'm sorry about that.
No problem.
Okay, why don't you read us the next sentence here? Let's see, it's right here.
Safeway patrons also said the former Massachusetts governor gave off an incredibly strong odor and appeared to have gone days, possibly weeks, without passing.
Good. So, an incredibly strong odor. Very incredibly strong. Very, very strong. It's so strong that it's incredible. It's unbelievable how strong the smell was. The odor, the smell. Odor is a smell, a scent. A patron is a customer. So a Safeway patron is going to be somebody shopping at Safeway. And he appeared to have gone days, possibly weeks without bathing, taking a bath, taking a shower. So let's see, Kareem, you can do that. Can you describe what that sentence is saying?
They said about the describe of Romney that he is have a smelly smell. It's like ugly smell, and because he doesn't bathing for days or maybe weeks.
Yeah, great. So it's continuing the picture of Mitt Romney as somebody who is not taking care of himself, somebody who has completely let himself go. He's stopped shaving, he stopped cutting his hair, he stopped changing his clothes, he stopped bathing. And now he's drunk and he's giving a campaign speech in a Safeway, in a grocery store. Okay, we've got a nice long sentence coming up here. Let's see. Hussein, are you with us?
Yes, I'm now with you.
Hi, Hussein. So, would you like to try reading this next sentence?
Okay, you are reached to President Obama?
Starting with President Obama, yes, and
okay.
Finishing at aisle, right here.
Okay, I understand that President Obama is trying to distract everyone from his record because he knows his policies have done nothing to rebuild our economy, said Romney, eating from a large box of croutons he had taken from the Southern Rising ICL.
Yeah, aisle we say. It's it's a strange spelling on that word.
Yes,
so great. So in this, it's using a common thing that's used in humor, which is comparing something. It's taking something serious and then putting it out of place, putting it in a context that is strange. So he's making it's like he's making a speech, right? That's something that he would say during the campaign. President Obama is trying to distract everyone from his record because he knows his policies have done nothing to rebuild our economy. And that was a common argument from the Republicans during the election, that Obama was bad for the economy. But at the same time as he's making this serious political argument, he's stolen a box of croutons, which are those like hard things, the crunchy things that go in salad. So he took them from the salad dressing aisle and just started eating plain croutons while he was giving his speech. So again, it seems like he's going crazy here, right? Good reading. Thank you for that. And let's see, Ma'amun, would you like to finish that paragraph for us, then reading the next sentence?
Yeah.
Oh,
My
Ma'amun.
5 point. Yeah, go ahead.
No. Shine for us.
My 5-point plan will scale back the job-killing policies of the current administration, promote small business, cut tax burdens, and put Americans back to work again.
Okay, great. So just more campaign speech, but at the same time, now we've got this picture of Mitt Romney in our head, and he's just like looking like a homeless person. He's eating croutons from the salad dressing aisle while he's making a serious political speech. And that was a short sentence. So Ma'amun, can you just read the next one for us too?
Yes. Sources said a weeping Ann Romney at one point attempted to pull her husband out of the store by his arm, but was angrily rebuffed, with the 65-year-old retired businessman yelling that he was trying to do his job here.
All right, good. So does anybody know who Ann Romney is?
His wife.
Right, that's his wife. So she, at one point, tried to pull him out of the store by his arm. Why might she have tried to pull him out of the store by his arm? Maria, do you have any idea why she might have done that?
Yes. She was weeping and probably very embarrassed because of his behavior.
Right, so she's embarrassed, she's crying that he's fallen so far after the election. But he still thinks he's trying to do his job, right? Yeah, good. Okay, so it just keeps going like this, really. But and we only have 15 minutes. I want to make sure that we can at least look at the second article. It's a little bit less about politics, so you don't have to know quite as much about the United States to understand the humor. So let's quickly open up the other article. It's on Verbling. If you don't have it there, I'll open it up and I'll post it. Or you can see it on the screen share. Okay, here we are. Okay, Kareem beat me to it, so you can see it there. I'll post it myself too, just in case. Yeah, okay, here we go. So thanks, Kareem. I'll post it in the class chat as well. So everybody let me know when you've got that one open. Oh, thanks, Kareem is just like me, but faster and better. Okay, so let's take a look at this article. Everybody able to see it, or can at least see it on my screen share?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's see, Maria, you didn't get to speak very much, so why don't you read us the title here?
UN agency says 2012 celebrities hottest on record.
Good. And so, Maria, what is meant by the word hottest in English, or at least in this context?
Hottest means very, very famous. I don't know.
So it can mean, so if an actor, if you say like, so hot has
It's
many
very
different
popular,
meanings.
Popular.
It could, yes. So
Sexy.
hot has different meanings, right? I'm hearing another one there. So when we say that a baseball team or let's say a soccer team, a football team is hot, that means that they're winning a lot of matches. It's like they're heating up. They're hot right now, right? We can also say that an actor is hot to mean that they're getting a lot of roles right now. They're being very successful right now, right? Hot also means like it can be hot outside. It can be a very hot day. I have to wear a t-shirt because it's so hot outside. But in this case, I heard somebody else say it, hottest means sexiest. So hot is like attractive, good looking, hot. And you hear that all the time in English. It's sort of a slang word, but it's become very mainstream. So the celebrities are the hottest on record. They're the hottest ever. So a lot of the time we hear about the weather being the hottest on record with global warming. But in this article, the celebrities are the hottest on record. They're the hottest celebrities ever. And it's a United Nations agency saying that. Of course, it's a joke. A UN agency would not talk about how hot celebrities are. But that's sort of the joke of the article. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about this. Max, can you describe what you see in the picture?
Many pictures. There are many pictures on the wall, and there are a lot of speakers.
Okay, yeah. So we've got some United Nations, very professional, kind of old-looking people who are speaking, right? And then who are these people on the wall? Like, does anybody know who this is?
Alexander Skarsgård, he's Swedish.
Oh yeah, is that yeah? So you've got him. You've got, who else do we recognize? We've got, this is Rihanna, right?
Brad Pitt.
Where's Brad Pitt? I don't think Brad Pitt is there. I don't see Brad Pitt.
No.
Yeah.
There's Mila Kunis.
We got Drake. Yeah, Mila Kunis. We've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt here. Blake Lively. I know too many celebrities. This is Beyonce, right?
Yeah, Sofia Vergara.
Yeah, Sofia Vergara, La Colombiana. Yeah, very famous here.
How are you?
Yeah. So we've got celebrities. So it's like they're giving a presentation about these celebrities and how hot they are. So let's start reading. Michaela, can you read the first paragraph or the first sentence?
Oh, why?
Okay.
I'm really near to a window, so I have to mute.
Oh, no worries. No problem.
Well, okay, I'm gonna do it. In a report released Thursday at the United Nations Pop Culture Summit in Finland, a consortium of leading. Oh my God, no! I don't understand the words.
Don't worry. Just try, and then we'll understand later.
Okay, a consortium of leading entertainment scientists confirmed that the year of 2012 had witnesses the hottest celebrities in recorded history.
Okay, yeah. So we've got in a report released Thursday, the pop culture, it just stands for popular culture, so entertainment news, like which celebrity is dating which other celebrity, like the lives of famous people. That's all pop culture. Pop culture. So good thing to know. So we'll have different pop culture in the United States than maybe you would have in Argentina, but there's probably some overlap, right? Some things that we have in common. So the summit is that like a big meeting. So it's like the United Nations had a big meeting all about pop culture, which is pretty ridiculous, right? A consortium is just a panel, a group of people who are talking about it, right? So that's what a consortium is, of leading entertainment scientists. So that implies that they're scientists, but they study entertainment, which doesn't make any sense at all, because what is there to study? And they say that 2012 has witnessed the hottest celebrities in recorded history. So celebrities in 2012, are hotter than any other celebrities in the past. Okay? So how about Rasmus, why don't you read us the next sentence here?
Yeah. Citing evidence such as dangerously hot celebrity beach bodies, steadily rising chemistry between sizzling hot megastars, and a myriad of extreme record-breaking blockbuster movie events, the UN group claimed the overall hotness of celebrities worldwide is increasing at a staggering rate, with many specific celebrities reported to be so on fire right now that it's scary.
Okay. That was fast, wasn't it? Okay.
He didn't breathe during the thing.
All right, nice job, Rasmus. Very smooth. So, citing evidence means referring to evidence, talking about evidence. Evidence is facts that you use to build an argument, such as dangerously hot celebrity beach bodies. So it's saying their bodies are so good, they're so hot, so attractive that it's dangerous. Steadily rising chemistry between sizzling hot megastars. A megastar, somebody who's very, very famous, not just a star, but a megastar, even bigger. Rising chemistry, when two people are very attracted to each other, or if in a movie, if two people have good chemistry, it means you can feel the attraction between the two people. You can feel that there's something going on between them. Sizzling hot, like a skillet when you're cooking and it makes a sound, that's sizzling, so extremely hot. So the chemistry, the attraction between these extremely hot megastars, big stars. A myriad is like a large number. A myriad, you'll only see that in writing. People don't usually say myriad, but myriad is a large number of something. A myriad of extreme, record-breaking blockbuster movie events. Blockbuster, a very big movie. The UN group claimed that the overall hotness, attractiveness of celebrities worldwide is increasing at a staggering is very fast, or very, like, it makes you pause. It's like very impressive rate. With many celebrities reported to be so on fire right now, it's scary. So on fire is like they're so hot. They're on fire. It's scary how hot they are. They're on fire. Okay, so very complicated sentence. Nice job, Rasmus. Yeah, so, and for a bonus point, maybe Rasmus, can you tell us, they're describing celebrities as being very hot, but can you think of another thing that might be described using the same terms?
The climate change.
Yeah, great.
Temperatures.
So climate change is, so usually this is a parody. So that means that the way it's funny is that it's presenting something that we usually see in one context, but which is the weather, and using it to describe celebrities. So the weather can be hot and celebrities can also be hot, but it's different kinds of hot, right? So usually we'll see like steadily rising carbon dioxide levels, and a myriad of extreme record-breaking temperatures all over the world. And then it'll be talking about global warming, but right now we're just talking about how attractive celebrities are. Okay, we might have time for one more sentence. Does anybody want to practice reading one last time?
Yeah, sure, I can.
Akhla, finish the article for us. Well, it won't really be done, but you know, as far as we can go. So starting here.
Is it with the next, or we are seeing an?
We are seeing, yes.
Yeah, we are seeing an unmistakable pattern. Celebrities across the world are extremely hot, and they are only getting hotter, said UN Entertainment Agency Director Michael Carver, who confirmed that 2012 celebrities were more gorgeous and charming than those in any year since data on hotness was first collected in 1955. The chance that natural variability produced such as unprecedented slow of good-looking superstars in vanishingly small, or is vanishingly small.
Okay, great job, Akla. Really smooth reading. Nice work. So we're out of time, so I'm just going to explain this quickly. An unmistakable pattern. Unmistakable. We can't think that it's anything else. It's unmistakable. Celebrities across the world are extremely hot, extremely attractive, and they are only getting hotter, more attractive. They are more gorgeous. Gorgeous is very beautiful. Charming is you like it when they talk. They make you laugh. They're fun to be around. Than those in any year since statistics, or data, either one, on hotness was first collected in 1955, which I thought was funny. Just the suggestion that you could collect data on hotness. So the chance that natural variability produced this, so the chance that this is natural, that this wasn't artificial or man-made, is impossible, unprecedented. It's never happened before. Good-looking, same as hot. Superstars, vanishingly small. There is no chance that this was produced by nature. This had to have been man-made, which is, again, similar to global warming. Okay, so we're out of time. I know that was a little bit difficult, a little bit hard to understand, but I thought you guys did a really good job in reading and a good job in trying to understand. So I hope you learned something. The things that I would take away if you found this very difficult are words like hot. We'll say people are hot all the time. Like if you come to the United States, people talk about who's hot, who's not all the time. So remember what hot means. It can mean temperature. It can mean somebody who's on a hot streak, somebody who's having a lot of success, like a sports team or a person, or it can also mean attractive. And then the other things to remember are words to describe dirty, like Mitt Romney was very dirty. He was disheveled. He was unkempt. He had uncombed hair. Things like that. So keep reading the articles on your own if you'd like more practice with them. And thank you for your participation today. You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll see you guys next time.
See you. Bye.
Bye. I can't. It's frozen. It's not letting me end it. Okay, well, bye.
You can go.
Am I still on camera there?
Yes, you are.
Oh wow! I don't. So my computer froze. And I can't. I tried to end the broadcast. It didn't work. This is weird. Okay. I'm going to try to quit the internet browser.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, hang on. Oh, this'll work.
I think you're still here.